Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the creative uses of AI. And well, I am not Bob Doyle. I am an AI avatar stand-in for Bob Doyle, but let's bring Bob Doyle in right now.
Thanks, Linda. Yes, solutions for AI avatars like her are all over the place with a wide range of prices and features. Today I want to introduce you to a suite of tools that features so many different ways to make AI avatars and put them together in compelling videos that I was having one, oh my gosh, moment after another, and I was really surprised, and I think that you will be too. Let's just quick check out the basic features, and then I'm excited to give you a run through of this. So they call it an all-in-one content creation platform. If you've looked into this kind of thing before, you've probably found several solutions that offer things like idea to text, text to speech, and then of course AI avatars and basic AI video editing. And I've played with a lot of these platforms and they are very similar, but there are some distinct differences with how DupDub does things. DupDub does things. DupDub does things. DupDub does things that make it stand out. I'll show you these in just a second. Here on their webpage, of course, they offer various use cases for this: training, digital media, audiobooks, podcasts, all sorts of different ways to put faces and personality to your content. It offers built-in writing assistance and an incredible text-to-speech library. And as mentioned, you can create avatars based on you or anyone in your company, or choose from their vast library of existing avatars, including some with hand gestures. Let's just get into the platform and create something. Now, the star of this show here is AI avatars. So let's create a couple, and then we can use the other various tools to assemble a video to show you how this all works together. To get started with avatars, we're just going to click on AI avatar. Now you see that we have several choices: photo avatar, gesture avatar, and AI image. Photo avatar, as it suggests, is based on still images of people, including images of yourself that you upload. Or it can also be AI generated images, as we see here. The basic principle is you choose the avatar that you'd like, type in some text, "Hi, I'm a sample avatar," and then you can choose from so many options of AI voices. And you'll see that some of these voices have emotional choices. For example, with Jensen Moore here, he can be friendly.
Sometimes, when I come across the...
He can be angry.
Did he forgot to bring the book again?
He can shout.
I got so mad about it.
Or be sad.
He strode slowly up the high street.
And that's the same with someone like Sarah. She can be excited.
I am really stoked on that movie. Just close your eye.
Or just plain unfriendly.
In order to kill you, I born. The more I hate you.
Wow, that's dark, Sarah. We're going to choose Jensen, and we're going to choose friendly, and then we'll click on confirm. Now, if I click generate talking avatar, as you'd expect, this avatar here would be animated. But let's think ahead a little bit. What if instead of this generic dude, I wanted me in there? I can do a face swap right here. So if I click on swap face, confirm the face I want to swap, click on upload a photo, and then my face is switched out with that one. Click on confirm. Now another way I want to think ahead is I'm going to use this character in a video, which means I'm probably going to want to put him in another background, which means I want to create a video with a green screen behind it so I can take that green screen out. If I was just to use this video as generated now, it would be on a white background and a little bit harder to remove. So let me just click change background here. I can select any color. It defaults to green. Click on confirm. Wait just a second while it's processed. And now I have him on a green background. I can click confirm. Now I'll click generate talking avatar, which will use 0.6 of my credits. And then it will tell you that it takes around 10 minutes to process a 1-minute clip. I found that in general, it doesn't take that long. So that really only took about a minute. Of course, we only did about 6 words, but here's a preview.
Hi, I'm a sample avatar.
All right, that's all we had to say, but you see what happened there. It brought that image to life. So at the very beginning of the video, I used this particular avatar here on the green screen.
Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the creative uses of AI.
And that was driven by a pre-recorded audio. Before we move on from photo avatar, let me show you what happens if you have a picture with 2 people in it. This blew me away and was a surprise. Let's take these two. Now you'll see that when you choose that image, it gives you a couple of dialog boxes. You can now create a dialogue between these 2 characters by typing in what you want them to say and choosing their voice. So it shows you who you're animating right here. So obviously anything we type here is going to animate her, and anything we type here is going to animate him. In addition to being able to use all their powerful text-to-speech models, you can also upload pre-recorded audio to drive the lips. So let's say I want to upload this example clip of just a female talking. Let's preview it.
Oh, hi. On behalf of Bob Doyle Media,
Okay, and now for character 2, we'll do the same thing. We'll go down here, we'll click on upload. This time we'll use the male voice. Preview that.
Hi, this is an example of using...
Alrighty then. And we could just keep going on and on to create a dialogue. If I clicked add dialogue here, I would choose the voice I want to add the dialogue to. In this case, it would probably be her because it was her time to talk. And then I could either upload another audio, or I can go back to doing an AI voiceover, or I can record something right here. Of course, I don't have a female voice, but I'll demonstrate anyway. Hi, I'm a terrible attempt at a female voice. Tee-hee. Just listen to that real quick. Hi, I'm a terrible attempt. I'm realizing that was recording from the wrong source. I'm going to go to my browser settings, and I'm going to go to Site Settings. I'm going to go to Microphone, and I'm going to make sure it is the right microphone. I do all this because this might happen to you, and it happens to me all the time, and I can't believe more people don't talk about it. So now that I've done that, I'll go back over here and I'll click on Record Again. Hi, I'm a recorded example of a female voice that doesn't sound at all female. I should probably run myself through some sort of conversion software. Hi, I'm a much better recording. Now let's just click on Generate Talking Avatar, and then we'll wait for that one. Here's an earlier example of this same technique.
I think we're lost.
Oh, really, genius? What was your first clue?
Well, mostly the fact that I have no idea where we are, and I don't think you do either.
What are you yelling at me for? You led us here. You said you knew where you were going.
Okay, so obviously that was text-to-speech, and I could have probably finessed that a little bit more to make it sound a little bit more natural, but you see the result of exchanging that dialogue, using text-to-speech as the driver. In the example we just did, we're using actual recordings of voices so that it will sound even more natural. So now this is what this looks like.
Oh, hi. On behalf of Bob Doyle Media, I've been asked to be an example of a recorded voice uploaded to the DupDub platform to bring the AI avatars to life.
Hi, this is an example of using an uploaded voice on the DupDub platform, brought to you by the good folks at Bob Doyle Media. You have subscribed, right?
Hi, I'm a recorded example of a female voice that doesn't sound at all female. I should probably run myself through some sort of conversion software. Okay, there's a pretty long gap between what she said at first and then his response, and that of course can always be just dealt with in editing. If I wanted to take any of these videos into the editing process, I can just click Post Edit in Video Editing, and it would bring it into the editor. Now we'll revisit the editor in a moment when we start to assemble all of this stuff, but I just kind of wanted to show you how this worked. It brings your video into the timeline, which you can preview here.
Oh, hi. On behalf of Bob...
And then start adding elements like subtitles, text, transitions, and so on. As I say, we'll get back to that. So the next type of avatar is the gesture avatar, which allows you to bring even more life and realism into the presentation. We click on gesture avatar, and if we want to see more at the same time, we can click these little arrows here, and it will expand our view. And let's say we wanted to use this guy here. We'll bring this back down. Again, we have the same options for either typing in text or uploading or recording. Let's just do a quick text-to-speech. Let's see. Hello and welcome to Bob Doyle Media. I'm Eddie. I'm a new intern here. My main job is to bring Bob coffee when he should actually be drinking way more water. And then I can choose the voice I'd like to use.
Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a young girl. She was known for her kindness and love for animals.
I'll go ahead and go with Jeremy. Click on Confirm. I'll also note that in addition to typing in new text here or uploading a file or recording something right here on the page, you also have access to any other voiceover file you created within this platform. And I'm going to show you how to do that next because you get a little bit more flexibility over how this voiceover sounds if you use their voiceover creation tool rather than doing something right here. But for now, I'll go ahead and click Generate Talking Avatar. And while that's processing, just quickly mention the third way to generate an avatar is by AI image, where you would type in a description of the avatar you want to create. And if you have no idea, you can just click on Inspiration and it will give you a suggestion. A girl around 12 in her Christmas look with a bright and warm background with Christmas decorations. Click on Generate. So it gives us 4 choices. One of these is probably best to use with a lip sync option just because the face is more head-on and will look more natural. So let's say I download this one here. So now I have it, but it also adds it here into our editing space. Now our guy here is ready.
Hello, and welcome to Bob Doyle Media. I'm Eddie. I'm a new intern here, and my main job is to bring Bob coffee when he should actually be drinking way more water.
That's cool. And anytime you create a video, it is saved here on the platform and you can access it at any time in the video editor for use. I'll show you that in just a second when we get there. Now, before I show you the AI voiceover tool, which gives you more finely tuned control over how the audio sounds and gives you the ability to create multi-voice dialogues, with that same degree of control. What if you want to use your own voice or somebody in your company in these presentations? That's where you would use DupDub's voice cloner. Let me show you how it works. We're going to go back to the home page here real quick, and we're going to click on Instant Voice Cloning. There's several ways you can do this. You can upload a file that has a sample of the audio that you want. You can record something right here, which is what I'm going to do. Or you can actually paste a link to a video where this person is talking, and it will clone the voice based on that video, and you don't have to do anything other than that. Pretty miraculous. In this case, I'm just going to record something here and just clone my own voice. I'm going to exaggerate my enthusiasm on this because when you're creating a model, you really want to put a lot of inflection into it. Otherwise, it can come out sounding a little bit flat if you just read in a monotone voice. The model's always going to reflect what you give it. So in this case, I'm going to do something a little bit more exaggerated. So let's just call it Happy Bob. And I'm going to say record microphone. That's the choice I'm going to use. And for organizational purposes, you choose the language, you choose the accent, which is American, the gender, which is male, the age, which is adult, and style, I'm going to say friendly more than cheerful. I'm going to authorize that I have permission, and I'm going to now record. Let's see, up to 1 minute. Now I've got a minute. Now I'm going to click on upload and just preview it. Hi, I'm Bob. I'm there and add to my voice. Now we give it just a second to create the clone, and that's it. That took less than 30 seconds to do. So now let's click on Happy Bob. We'll click on confirm, and let's give Happy Bob something to say. Hi, I'm Happy Bob. I have enthusiasm about just about everything. Isn't that fantastic? Exclamation point. And go.
Hi, I'm Happy Bob. I have enthusiasm about just about everything. Isn't that fantastic?
So you can see that even though I was really amped up like this, it brought it down a little bit. Now I can change the pitch and I can change the speed. That seemed a little fast, so why don't I slow it down just a little bit? Try that again.
Hi, I'm Happy Bob. I have enthusiasm about just about everything. Isn't that fantastic?
Okay, here's another version of my voice that wasn't done with that enthusiasm, just so you can see the difference.
Hi, I'm Happy Bob. I have enthusiasm about just about everything. Isn't that fantastic?
With the voices that you clone, you don't have all the options of friendly and angry and sad and things like that. For that, you'll want to use one of their trained voices. So let's use one of their trained voices. Let's take a look at the AI Voiceover Studio and see how it differs from what is just presented when you're doing a simple editing or creation of an AI avatar. We're going to click on AI Voiceover, and we're brought to a different interface. You have the choices between a single voiceover or multiple voiceovers where you can add several characters having a conversation with one another. Let's start with the single voiceover. We can just choose Jensen here. So we have access to all of our models here as we did before, including in the Voice Lab, you have more character voices, which you might recognize. Let's go back here though, and let's say we chose Jensen and confirm. You'll see that we have access to the emotional choices right here. And if we want to hear what those choices sound like, we can hover over vocal sample. And if we want to hear what the whispering sounds like, we can just click.
Just close your eyes. The sun is... He strode slowly up the high
Shouting.
street. I got so mad about it. I hit the ceiling.
Newscast.
Good evening to our viewers in the West.
Hopeful.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Let's go with hopeful. We're so thrilled that you are here giving this platform a look. If we just run that.
We're so thrilled that you are here, giving this platform a look.
Here you can change the phonetic pronunciation of a word if the AI gets it wrong. You can add pauses simply by clicking where you want the pause, clicking on Add Pause, and choosing the amount of time you'd like to pause. Change the overall rhythm of the read, the speed of the read. Let's say I want the first part of We're So Thrilled to be slower. I'll go to speed and take that down to 0.8, for example. And we can also put music behind the whole thing. We're going to put our cursor at the beginning. We're going to go to music, and we'll click on background music and just preview some of these. All right, I'm going to choose that. And at the very end, I'll throw in a sound effect. So I can either use one of the sound effects they have here, or I can upload a custom sound from my hard drive, like applause. So now we get...
We're so thrilled that you are here, giving this platform a look.
So to try out multiple voiceovers, we're just going to click on the multiple voiceover button here, and we can start with Jensen. Sure, he's hanging out for a while. Hi, and just start typing. Hi, I'm still Jensen, And when I hit return, now I have another line and I can choose a different person, like Freya, for example. I won't even listen to her. And we'll say, and I'm Freya. It's so nice to meet you. And now we're back to Jensen. Hi, Freya. Can I ask who let you in here? It was my mom. And then I need to go back and change this back over to Freya. Click on confirm. And now let's just listen.
Hi, I'm still Jensen. And I'm Freya. It's so nice to meet you. Hi, Freya. Can I ask who let you in here?
It was my mom.
Okay, that first Freya didn't take. Let's try that again. Confirm.
And I'm Freya.
All right, let's try that whole thing again. We'll go back to the beginning.
Hi, I'm still Jensen.
And I'm Freya. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi, Freya. Can I ask who let you in here?
It was my mom.
I think Freya sounds a lot more natural than Jensen. Why don't we try...
Once upon a time in a small village.
We'll try Liam. And we'll change him out here too. And hit go.
Hi, I'm still Jensen.
And I'm Freya. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi, Freya. Can I ask who let you in here?
It was my mom.
All right, let's get rid of that comma. That's putting way too much of a pause there.
Hi, I'm still Jensen.
And I'm Freya. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi, Freya. Can I ask who let you in here?
It was my mom.
Okay, that's way better. I wanted to do sort of a mass search and replace. Like, let's say I had a long dialogue here. I can click on select, and if I wanted to change all the Jensens, I can do that by selecting them all just by click, 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 and then say change a voiceover, and with one click, I can now change to Anthony. Better change his name.
Hi, I'm still Anthony.
And I'm Freya. It's so nice to meet you.
Hi, Freya. Can I ask who let you in here?
It was my mom.
So those two sound really conversational together. So any of these voiceover tracks could be used to drive the AI avatars. So how do we put these all together? Well, in their video editor. So let's just click on video editing here. We'll just choose a new video. From within this interface, you have access to all sorts of things. Your AI labs, if you want to create an AI avatar, if you haven't done one yet, this gives you the ability to go jump in over there, and then you can bring it back into this after you're done. Create AI voiceovers like we just did. Generate a transcription from the files that you import, or translate the whole video, which we're going to show that last. You have access to all the pre-existing videos that you've done, and this is where we'll be drawing our source material from. Same with audios. You can create an AI voiceover right here, or any audios that you have uploaded. These images are images that you have imported from mostly your computer. In this case, I'm going to show you the basic technique for what I did to start this entire video. I am going to bring in the background of our studio. I'm going to go back to one of our videos, click View All, and here's the woman that I used at the beginning of the video. So I just click on Add, and now she's brought into the timeline, hovering over my background. So I'm going to extend my background to be the same length as this avatar clip, and then I'm going to choose the avatar clip, and I'm going to click on Master Key. I'm going to click on this little eyedropper icon, click on the green, and look at that. She is hovering over the background and ready to go. And now I click play.
Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the creative uses of AI. And, well, I am not Bob Doyle.
Familiar? We go back to the beginning. We can add music. Just click add. Obviously the music track is way longer than our source material, but before I start cutting that up, let's add another scene to this little video so I can show you how the transitions work. Let's add another image. It's just the background of some ground, I guess. We'll choose that. I'll expand it, and I'm going to bring that right down here and place it next to our studio because that's where I want to transition to. Then I'm going to choose another source video.
Hi, I'm a sample avatar.
We can just bring in this other sample that we did earlier. Bring that down. Now I'm going to bring this over, click on the music track and click on cut, which actually splits the track, and then I can click this part and just delete it since I don't need it. And now to transition between these clips, we can just click on transitions and choose from any number of different types. So let's just try this page curl. I just drop it right here onto this track, and then when I play it,
hi,
you'll see that the background did a page curl into the other. We can actually do two different transitions on the different tracks. So for example, on this track between the two avatars, I can do a push to top. Oh, I need to do the keying on this particular video. Now let's go back and look.
Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the
We need to play with the volume here on the audio track. Bring that down a little on the music track. Bring that down a little bit here. Now let's listen.
Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the creative.
Maybe I can also bring her volume up a little bit. Her volume can be controlled here. I just hover over the little speaker and move this up.
Uses of AI, and, well, I am not.
I'll pop it up even more just to see.
Bob Doyle.
And I'll bring this down still a little bit more.
Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the creative uses of AI. And, well, I am not Bob Doyle. I am an AI avatar stand-in for Bob Doyle. But let's bring Bob Doyle in right now.
Hi.
All right, that's a terrible transition for the dude. Let's go back to transitions. Maybe just do a fade.
Hi.
And the page curl doesn't really work too well for this particular background because it wasn't stretched out enough. So we extend that background to the whole frame. This will all look much better.
Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the creative uses of AI. And, well, I am not Bob Doyle. I am an AI avatar stand-in for Bob Doyle. But let's bring Bob Doyle in right now.
Hi. I'm a Sam.
So really, the transition should be the same for both, right? So let's go back to the transition. Let's just do a fade. No need to get fancy between these two. And now this will seem a lot more natural. Now, we also notice that there's a lot of silence after she says her little line there. Let's get to the end of her track and see if we can zoom in a bit. I'm just going to move this a little bit so I can get here, choose this track, and cut it down to where right after she talks.
Bob Doyle in right now.
There we go. And actually do the same thing here. Trim this up a little bit so I come in talking. Bump it right there. Change this length here. Move this over. Replace those transitions.
Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the creative uses of AI. And, well, I am not Bob Doyle. I am an AI avatar stand-in for Bob Doyle. But let's bring Bob Doyle in right now.
Hi. I'm a sample avatar.
Okay, so much better, even though weird background for the situation, but now technically you know what to do. How about we look at subtitles real quick? I can do a couple of things. I can click on subtitles here, or I can just right mouse click on the track and say transcribe subtitles into whatever language I want. So let's say English. Confirm, and there they are. Once you've got them, then you can choose the effects, how they're aligned, and even do masking. They have various effects that you can preview by clicking on them. So for example, let's say we wanted it raining in the studio. We could go to atmosphere, we could choose rain, preview it here, drag it right down onto the timeline. If we want to extend it, we certainly can for the entire duration, but we'll just do it while she's here in the studio. And now when you play...
Hi, welcome back to the channel where we discuss the...
We've got the rain effect. If it's too much, you can select it and adjust the strength, and it'll fade it down. If we want a different effect here at this part of the clip, in addition to what is displayed here, obviously, we can click this little down arrow and we have all sorts of other things like light and shadow. Let's say I wanted to add a sunset effect to this particular part of the video. Click on sunset, drag it down to the timeline, just place it over where I want it to be, and now when we look at that part of the video, we've got that sunshine effect.
I'm a sample avatar.
I'm a sample avatar. So now you know how to create source material with the AI avatars in several different ways, including custom avatars that use your face and your voice, and you know how to assemble them in an editor. And you know how to create more advanced AI voiceovers in both monologue form and dialogue form, or multiple characters. It doesn't just have to be a dialogue. So now let's say you've created a video and now you want to be able to make it available in different languages. And maybe the video is already produced and you didn't do any translation at the time, but you want to do it retroactively. Well, they have an amazing tool for this. You can translate any video you've created on the platform or elsewhere, or even videos that are on other platforms, simply by entering a URL. Let's just translate a video. We can either paste a video link here or just drag and drop a video that needs editing. Let's take a clip that I use at the end of all of my videos. It's this one here.
If you subscribe now, I will not look for you. I will not pursue you.
You've seen it. You're going to see it again. Let's drag it right into the interface here. We're going to click on lip synchronization. We're going to say to preserve the background music that we have there. The original language is English. And we want to translate it to, let's say, Portuguese. And we will have the translated subtitle available there too. We could also choose the bilingual subtitle, which will put both the English and the translated version down there, and click on Translate Video. You can see the first thing it's doing is separating the vocal from the background music that was there so it can preserve it. Then it will do the translation and then put it right back on top of that music that was originally there. So as you can see, there's a huge range of tools there, so many different creative options for you in terms of avatars and their presentations and their voices and the dialogue. It just goes on and on and on. Not to mention the fact that you can translate it into so many languages. If you want to give this a try, they have a 3-day free trial where they throw some credits at you. You can try some of these features out. If you're out there evaluating AI avatar solutions for your video creation needs, I hope you'll take that 3 days and give this platform a shot. If this is the kind of content you like to learn more about, well, why not subscribe to the channel? Because this is the type of stuff we talk about all the time.
Se você assinar agora, eu não vou procurar você. Não vou te perseguir. Mas se você não fizer, eu irei atrás de você. Eu eu vou te encontrar e eu